Y'all look behind the chicken coop. The tree is starting to bloom and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Spring is in the air. They're blooming out. They weren't like that the other day. The strawberries are looking amazing. Look at the blooms on them. Our peach tree is blooming out too.
Looking good.
Oh yeah. And all the
My mom and dad surprised us. They came down to visit.
A lot of times they'll start growing around the base right there, but
yeah,
it ain't got
we've
nothing.
got a bunch of that in our backyard.
What are you doing, little mama?
watching me right now.
I sure did enjoy the short visit I had with my parents. It's always a blessing to see them.
Ladder. Not the best shape. Now I'm putting a center mark and then putting the purling straps on, and then I'll take the purling poles themselves and I'll lay them along the poles that are driven in the side to get them on the layout. Basically lay them out because they're 4 foot apart, so I'll get a 4 foot layout. That way when I go up there I can move the bows in and out according to the marks on the purling poles and get them all aligned perfectly along with the side poles. So I just now put 2 of the straps on, or the purling straps, and I centered them in the very top center of the bow, where the bow goes up. I measured up because there's a centerpiece that joins these 2 bows together, so I just centered that. And now I've got the straps up there. They're not tightened all the way together, so they go over and they straddle the top of the bow, and then they turn where it allows the pipe to go through it the other direction. And right now they're loose, but once you get them in place, you can tighten them down and they'll clamp themselves onto the pole itself. And then once I get that all lined up and all of them in, I can go back and put tech screws in the side of the saddle to strap into the bow. Smoother than I thought it would be. I want to open that other one up.
Yeah.
Right now we're just trying to figure out how loose I got to leave these things because I tightened them way too much in when I brought them together. I got to open them up to the bolts nearly at the, where the nut just barely started.
So that would be a good hint for somebody who's just now putting a greenhouse up that's never done it before, like us. This is our first time.
Yeah,
so.
you just got to get the system down, and then from
Right.
there you can go. So
Absolutely.
let me move down and.
Okay.
So once I get them all aligned where they're supposed to be, then we can move the whole thing and line it up, all of them together. And then when I put the end walls on, I can straighten it up too. So what I'll do next is I'll put 2 more of the straps on, and then I can get another piece of pipe, and I'll have to join them together right there because they're swagged together. So you have so it's tapered on one end of the pipe, and the other one is the normal diameter, so they slide together, and you put a Tech screw in them and attach them. So you have call it a male joint and a female joint, and they go together to make one continuous pipe, and you secure it with Tech screws on the side. Put me one more strap on there. I think I got it. I think that's gonna make it easier if I do that. Just a tip, so in order to be able to work with the straps that you got to put on there, I cut me some temporary pieces of wire, and it's the soft wire that you use actually to tie plants up. So it has a little soft coating on it. And
that works when your wife is too short to help.
But it's real. It ties together, so it gets tight. So actually, just made a little loop to hold it there long enough for me to get everything in place. Then I can go back up and put the straps in place. I need to put one more actually on that one. But once I get this joint, I can unhook that wire there and then bring it down here and put it up. Take this one off, and I can go down here. So this thing is nearly 14 foot to the top up here. So this ladder's all I can do to get up here.
So you've got to cut the end off.
Yep.
This is 40 foot, you said?
Yeah, I probably should have ran it wild on the other end.
Well. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. We have some geese in our field.
They were on the pond, but we
Kind of scared them off.
Well, we were able to get the first purling up. I need to cut the one pipe off. I have to cut this off, and then that piece will actually be used on one of the other purlins. But I have that one set. Now I'm going to split the difference, decide where I want to run these other two purlins, and then we'll get that laid out. We'll get them set up, and after that we'll run we have a bottom pipe support that supports the bows. It supports it from side to side, and then it has a V-truss on top of that gets built into it, goes up to the bows, and it's for every other bow. We'll work on that in the morning. But other than that, we're making progress. It took a minute to figure out a system to be able to get up that high. Luckily, these other ones are not going to be as high in the air, so they should be a little bit easier to do. So may even get, if I bring them down low enough, maybe Sharon can help me. So, so we got a little bit late start. Today's my first day of vacation. Our goal is to get as much done on this greenhouse and get our other part of our garden situated and planted this week while I'm on vacation. So we're having a stay at home. What do you call it?
Staycation?
A staycation, right.
Stay workcation?
Stay workcation. So getting caught up. So it's all good though. We're able to, I don't have to drive, hopefully. I don't have to drive too far. So that's a wrap for today. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll resume on the greenhouse, and we'll call it episode, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the greenhouse. I don't know. Anyway, we'll be back on the greenhouse tomorrow. God bless. See you in the morning.